My phone is at 99%. That like never ever happens. So today I wanted to do like a chatty little coffee, good morning, getting ready with me, just hang out together, talk about random things kind of a video. I want to do more of those because I feel like those will be a little bit more entertaining and more fun and easy for me to film and stuff. So that's what I'm going to try to do today, see what we think of that. I started out my makeup a little bit in the bathroom watching Instagram stories and got a little like distracted and did a little more than I meant to. So I've already done my foundation, concealer, brows, which look really dark for some reason, bronzer, and powder. It was a little more than I planned to do. Next thing I knew, I woke up and I was like, whoa, too much makeup has been done. Apple cider. Perfect for fall. Let me know what kind of topics you'd like me to talk about in these. I have been following this other channel. Maybe I'll link it up somewhere if I can. But I've been following this channel where she just like talks about different things, whether it's like personal growth or business or whatever. It's basically like a podcast but on camera, and I loved the idea, and I was actually thinking about doing videos like that, and I decided to kind of combine and do just like sit down, coffee chats, do our makeup, and talk about random things at the same time. So if you have any suggestions for something you would like me to talk about while I'm still figuring this whole thing out, let me know down in the comments below, because today I'm just gonna ramble, and that's always not a good sign. Always bad when I just figure I'm gonna ramble, because I'm an introvert and I don't talk very much, and when I'm expected to just talk about something, I talk about nothing, and that's not very entertaining. We might just talk about makeup today, we'll see. I'm gonna get started with my face makeup. I'm actually gonna wipe off this powder with my blush brush because I forgot my powder brush. It's in the bathroom. I've been doing this whole powder Santa Claus beard thing lately because I don't know if maybe I need to get smaller brushes. I love having huge fluffy brushes, but my bronzer and blush always end up a little too low. So I've started just taking a little beauty blender and cleaning it up underneath, and I think that helps so much. It looks so much better. It makes my face look way just more snatched and small, and I'm a fan. Alright, I'm gonna start out today's video with my Tarte blush. This is First Class. It's a nice little terracotta-y, rosy, orangey kind of a color. I'm kind of going for a very fall, very pumpkin-y kind of a thing today. We are going to a newlyweds activity with our church Bible study group thing. It's like kind of for the end of summer, and I'm just wanting to feel all the fall feels. Plus I'm drinking apple cider, and apple cider, like when I think of the color of apple cider, like it's just this orangey, yellowy, wonderful yumminess. Basically the color of apple cider is what I want all over my face. Does that sound weird? I really enjoy this blush for when I'm wanting that pumpkin-y, terracotta-y color, but I'm not wanting like heavy over the top. What are your favorite things about fall? I'm getting really, really excited about fall, but I'm not like, I don't know, I feel like this year I haven't even had a PSL yet, and I love pumpkin spice lattes, but I'm not as obsessed with them as some people are. Like, they're good, but I'm just not a coffee person in general. I'm more into, what do I like? I don't even remember. Chai tea. Chai tea's my thing. I'm a chai tea girl. I love me some chai tea. By the way, I'm using Champagne Pop right now. I can't show it to you, it like shattered, so I have to like hold all the little loose particles in there. I've heard that there's a way to fix that and just kind of press it back into a... heard that there's a way to fix that, but I've never done it before, and I'm afraid of like ruining it. And I don't really like mind it this way because it's still perfectly usable. It's just like, be really careful with it. I can't like take it anywhere now or it'll get everywhere, but it's still like perfectly usable. I'm gonna do my eyeballs real quick, and I'm going to use the Morphe Jaclyn Hill Ring the Alarm palette. It's got all nice yummy pumpkin-y colors and then some kind of berry winey red colors. I don't really know what I'm going for. I just know the lip color I want is kind of basically like a pumpkin-y color. Can't even really describe it. It's like a pumpkin-y nude. I just want something that'll go with that, but still be kind of neutral at the same time because I don't like having a ton of color on my eyes and my lips. The only thing this palette is missing is a nice light shade, which I know she wasn't really going for this to be a standalone palette, which is fine. Like, it's supposed to kind of go with the other Jaclyn Hill palette and with all the other palettes, but still it would be nice if it had like a golden kind of a shade, which was still, it would go perfectly fine. I should probably tell you what I'm doing, shouldn't I? I'm using the Rush and Mugshot colors and kind of mixing them together. They're basically the same color, just one slightly darker than the other. I'm just kind of going boop, 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 boop in between both and applying them to the crease in my eyeball. Okay, so I have this loose pigment from Kathleen Lights that I really want to try. It's a ColourPop caffeine collab. And I've never used this. I've had it for like months now. I've never used it because I don't really know how to use loose pigments. Because I mean, it's literally like this jar full of loose powder. Okay, so my camera died, but I charged it and we're back now. I think all I did was basically I added a little bit of that to my lids, as you can see. So we shall continue. Okay, so now I'm taking a smaller brush and I'm going into Secret. This is just a kind of a chocolatey brown shade. And I'm going to darken like the outer corner with this. So just add a little bit of dimension and stuff. Okay, so after I kind of patted it on the outer corner, I'm taking and I'm dragging it in. There's basically nothing left on the brush, but the little tiny bit that is, taking and dragging that in and kind of placing it there, since I do have a little bit of the dark inner corner going as well. And then we're going to place that pigment on this blank space in the middle of the eye. And that creates just a really pretty doe-eyed effect that really makes your eyes look bigger and pop. But doing it that way, kind of, that way you're not placing the pigment directly on the inner corner, so you're not going to overdo it. I'm going to take this, since my foundation and everything's already done, I'm going to take this and I'm going to apply it on my bottom lash line as well. And then I'm going to basically just do what I did on my top on the bottom, but backwards. So I'm taking that third darkest shade, the Alert, and I'm going to apply that on there as well. And then I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to do those first two shades, which are pretty light, on the bottom. Really focusing on the outer corner where it's connecting with the top. This looks so good. This is exactly what I was going for. I'm going to go into that Secret. I'm going to basically apply this liner. I'm going to kind of smudge around my lash line. Okay, so I wet my brush and I'm going to go into that pigment now. Let's see how this goes. Oh wow, that's so pretty. Wow, it has like this reflective, like duochrome, like pink color to it. I love it. This is so pretty. I'm obsessed, you guys.
Oh, I'm gonna go natural today, Liz. I don't want to be too much today, Liz. I'm gonna go hang out with people who don't wear a ton of makeup today, Liz. Let's just be super natural and not do anything too extra.
Yeah, right. Okay, so this pigment is my new favorite thing. I'm gonna kind of blend the edges a little bit with that Alert shade, or actually no, I'm gonna do it with a shimmer. I'm gonna blend the edges with this Boom shade here. It's kind of a bronzy, orangey color. I'm gonna blend out the edges with that. It doesn't look anything like apple cider, but that's okay. Okay, so because it does have a little bit more of a pink tint than I want it to, I'm gonna take this on camera shimmery, like super loud gold shade. I'm gonna pop a tiny bit of that on top of it, just right in the middle, which will kind of warm it up and give it a little bit more of a golden tint to it. See, there's not even enough to where you necessarily even see the gold. It just kind of makes it a little bit warmer and a little bit yummier. I need to do a red, or like a more red smoky eye with that, because I think that would be amazing. Oh, I love it. I just took a break and ate some pumpkin bars because, you know, priorities, and it was amazing. To finish up my eyes, wow, that was interesting. Before I go in with some mascara, I'm going to use this white eyeliner from ColourPop, and I'm going to do my waterline. It just really does make your eyes pop. And then mascara. And I think probably after today I'm going to open up a new mascara because this one's getting down there. Yep, it's about the end of this poor little mascara tube. I'm gonna have to go open a new one now. Okay, so our face is done. Let's just do lips really quickly. So I'm being extra today, and the concoction of lip products that I have picked out is this. I got a Liner Sense, which is Lip Sense lip liner, to try out. I'm going to try it out again today. I'm not a fan because I'll tell you why. So this is Lip Sense. It's $25. This is Liner Sense. It's $22. It's the exact same thing. It just has a tiny brush instead of a wand. So why would I buy this for $22 when I could get it like twice the size for $25 and use disposable lip brushes? That's my thought. And I'm not a fan of the liquid lip liner because you can't smudge it out. So I'm still giving it a chance. I'm going to test it out a couple more times before I finally just make the decision that no, I don't like it, but I don't think I like it. So we'll see. I'm going to try it again today. This is the color Persimmon, by the way. There is a Lip Sense color that is Persimmon. I just don't have it. And it's one of the ones that's on my list to get before the end of fall because it's amazing. Okay, so now we have our lips lined. So the two different colors that I'm going to be using for Lip Sense is She's Apples and Caramel Latte. Caramel Latte is a really good kind of a warm pinky nude, and the She's Apples is obviously like a super duper bright orange. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my very first layer with the She's Apples and then the final two layers with the Caramel Latte, and She's Apples will basically make the final result a extra warm version of Caramel Latte, which is exactly what I'm going for. So that's your first layer, just one layer of She's Apples. Now I'm going to do my other two layers with the Caramel Latte. Okay, so that's the final result. I'm actually going to try lining with the Persimmon again. Hopefully this doesn't ruin it, but I just want to try doing it after as well. See, I'm just still not a fan. And then I'm going to seal it all in with matte gloss and we'll be done. Okay, there's our final look. I really like it because the lip turned out completely different than I was expecting because I have never done it with the Caramel Latte before. But the reddish kind of color that it turned out as really matches that eyeshadow or that eye pigment, the glitter pigment that I was trying out. It matches it almost perfectly, so I think it looks really, really good. That's also a really good example if you are afraid of a bright color like this. There are so many things that you can do with it. Take a, you know, very basic color, completely create a brand new color with it. Those two colors, they look nothing like this. Actually, here, just a sec. This is what those two colors alone look like. The caramel, or the She's Apples and Caramel Latte, like, they don't look anything like this. Like, look at that. Completely brand new color that I just created by layering these. You can also mix them like in a little mixing ring or with parchment paper or something. You can like dump a little bit on there and mix it together. That's also really, really pretty too. I enjoy doing that, and you could get a completely different look. But that's one of the things that I love about lip scents is take two completely different colors, layer, you know, on top of each other. If I layered them in a different order, it would be a completely different color. If I did the She's apples last instead of first, it would be way more bright orange. If I did it in the middle, it would be different. If I did 2 She's apples to 1 caramel latte, it would be different. So just with 2 colors, you can create like, what is it, like 9 different, I think it's 9 different colors with just 2 colors. So I think that's really cool. That's one of my very favorite things about lip scents is you can be so creative. You can come up with your own custom color. So anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this look. Thanks for hanging out with me this morning. I did not finish my apple cider, and my makeup look does not look anything like apple cider, but it's really pretty. I really enjoyed it. I got to create a new mix, which is always my favorite. Got to try out the new pigment, which I like. I'm about to open a new mascara, which is always fun. So I'm glad you hung out with me. So if you enjoyed this video and you think that some of your friends would enjoy this video too, please take a screenshot right now and tag me on social media, and I will give you a shout out on my Instagram stories. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you join me again next time. Leave down below some topics that you would like me to cover in our little coffee chats thing that I'm trying to start doing. And yeah, I will see you later this week. Bye.